We're back here. This is gonna be so weird. I'm used to seeing my face. We're back here live from Richmond, Missouri. Fuck! I just turned Bluetooth on. I can't hear myself now. Oh, I hope I didn't just fuck everything up. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay, open move by Shocks. OBS, can you hear me? This is horrible. This is horrible. I just decided to start like locking in and streaming more. And I immediately fucked it up. Okay, it looks like everything's fine. Everything's gonna be okay. You can stop schwitzing now, Kobe. You can stop schwitzing. What's up, what's up, what's up? Let me turn my phone over here. Okay, yeah, I am on vacation still. This is so weird. I'm used to like looking at my own face to see, like, so that I have like another human to talk to while I'm doing this, and he's just not there anymore. This is really weird. But, you know, that's how it is. It makes me feel like reassured and like not vulnerable and like less hittable, you know. Load save files to list. So I ran that. So last time that we ended, we were doing a lot better than I thought we would be at this point. Last time we did this, so I can load files, but then it doesn't like let me stop this. If I save, does that? No. Okay. So save menu. What I think we need to do is on load save data, we need to close that menu. So close save load menu. I think we need to try that. And then probably on save too. Is there just a save button? Did I make a save like function? I don't remember. On file list item clicked. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe move you down here too. That's probably better. Okay, let's see. It closed the fucking thing. You son of a bitch. Close, save, load menu. Okay, what is that doing? Save load menu, hide, save load menu, set process false. So I'm guessing that it's not. We probably need to like yield and wait like 2 frames. So, yield, wait. I'm doing a lot of RPG Maker stuff. Wait. Not RPG Maker. Stop looking up RPG Maker shit. Yield, wait. Oh. Wait frames Godot. Await next frame in Godot. I think that's probably the cleanest solution that we got here. Await get tree idle frame. Oh, await get tree process frame. Let's try that. Is that me? What's up, me? What's up, what's up, what's up? I need to like... Oh, this is gonna be really hard to read chat. I wish I could like put the fucking chat up here. Can I just put it like... Oh god. How do I... Okay, I can't do that. I can't put like 2 screens. There's not enough plugs in this room. I need to get like an extension cord. I'll probably have to do that like for next time. For now, what we can do, because I'm a very creative young lad. So we have a computer here. I don't know if you can see me, and I don't really care. Fuck you. Probably not say that super loud. My brother is working in the other room. If you're curious, I'm in St. Louis, Missouri. I was actually born in this place, and then I grew up in Indiana. And I have family here. Essentially, they're family. You don't need to know that much about them. But yeah, so I have family here. I think a lot of you know about them anyway. I've been talking about to my personal friends. Yeah, and I'm staying with my brother right now, and he's really cool. He's very nice, but he works in a job at home, and he might be in a meeting, so I don't want to talk super loud and like get him in trouble. But let's go. Okay, so we need to close that menu. Close save load menu. Yeah, we need to await process frame. So await the tree process frame, I think is what we need to do. I think we need to do like, can we just await get tree dot, can we process like a time period? If we can process like a second. Await 4 seconds Godot. How to use await for just a few seconds. This is the... I miss my desk. I definitely miss my desk. Thing is very useful. This is gonna hurt my back. I remember when I first, not when it wasn't the first of anything, but like a while ago I started working. I had my computer I had like sitting on the floor, and I had like 3 monitors stacked on like a bunch of chairs on the floor, and then I just had a beanbag. And I thought it was a really good setup, and then I started feeling it in my back, and it really sucked. Is that 1 frame or 1 second? Create timer. Let's get tree. Well, I guess we'll just see. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna try waiting 1,000. I don't know if that's. I don't know. Maybe wait 60. I don't know. I don't know how that works. A lot of things will have you wait 1,000. I think some things measured in milliseconds. Okay. Alright, that's fine. There's an error here. Okay, what is that? Child data parent is true. Remove child. Oh, okay. Condition P child data. This is true. Remove child save load menu. Remove child save load menu. Let's try. If I take that off, does that fix that? I feel like remove child might not be the most important thing. That doesn't fix it. Yeah, it's also not like pausing. Let's try waiting 1,000. Like I said, let's just see if that works. Times. Oh, that's time in seconds. Okay, that should be 1. Let's try 2. Let's try 3, just in case. We'll try 3. I feel like 3 seconds is a good time to load. Oh, come on. Okay, debugger. Can't add child save load menu to save UI. Open save load menu. Why are you opening the save load menu? Open save menu. Okay. Oh, okay. I remember actually thinking that. So I think what it's actually doing, it's taking that input in again, I think. So we need to make like a switch for if it's loading. Var save. Oh, var is loading. Game equals false. Load save data. Is loading game equals true, and then it needs to be like static though. It needs to be like No, shoot. Maybe that needs to be put. Maybe it needs to be unpaused after we've put it in there. Because the thing I'm thinking is that since it's, I don't know how pausing in this engine works exactly. But what I'm thinking, let's just try it. What I'm thinking is that it's taken this input immediately after it's been unpaused. I don't know if it doesn't take input when it's been unpaused. Because I think that stuff is so weird. I don't think I'm as like knowledgeable on that as I'd like to do. Load, okay. Did it give me an error this time? I don't think it did. No, okay. Set process. Let's try the await here then. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, that worked. Perfect. That worked perfectly. Shut up, Google. Let's try 0.5. That actually worked perfectly. Okay, so if that's done, then we're on to the next step. 0.5. Okay. Let's try 0.1. Let's see how low we can get that. But we can get it pretty low. Cool. That works perfectly. That's awesome. I don't know if that was legal on YouTube, that I just scratched my nuts, but that just happened. Um, let's see. I feel like I'm like a Fred Durst of programming. I was watching the last video I made here, and I got like these dyed dreadlocks. I'm saying motherfucker every 5 seconds. If I'm the Fred Durst of programming, then like God bless that. That's amazing. Um, okay, so we've got a fully functioning save system. Uh, do I want to implement multiplayer? I think I do. What do we need before we actually make? So the things that we're going to be doing, we've got a save system, we've got movement. What we need next, we got modular movement, so we can like swap out our tool that lets us move. That's really important to this engine. The next really important thing of this engine is skills. Skills are the other core of this engine. Not even skills actually, the battle entity, how you measure data or how you measure damage and stats, and the skills get built on top of that. Before we do that, we should do multiplayer. Oh my god, I hope this is these are so boring. I hope this is the last one where I have to do this. They're really not. They're not. They're just tedious. I think Godot's multiplayer is pretty simple, and I might add something where you can expand this to make an MMO. I don't think Godot is very well suited to MMOs, but this is going to be a system where you basically can do LAN multiplayer. So if you want to make your game, if you've ever played Dragon Quest, I love Dragon Quest 9. If you've ever played Dragon Quest 9, they have a feature where you can basically have another player drop into your world and just join your party, just adventure with you. That's what this is for. That's what I see myself making for the most part. I don't know if I ever wouldn't make like an MMO, or like something with lobbies where you can go in and like fight each other, something like that. But I don't play a lot of games like that. I don't think that's gonna be something I make super often. And I feel like a lot of RPG fans are fucking virgins that also don't play a lot of games like that. Those are games that like real human beings play. We're not real human beings. We're fucking degenerate freaks that got mutated by Mako poisoning. That was gay. Why did I say that? That was the gayest like Tumblr shit I've ever said. We're just quirky. We got mutated by Mako poisoning. Fuck. What am I doing? Is my audio going okay? Okay, that's good. So yeah, we need to do multiplayer. I feel like I just talked about why we shouldn't do multiplayer. Multiplayer Godot. I've done it before, but I can't remember exactly. So I might actually pull up my other multiplayer project. Axelmon. This is a game. This might come out at some point in the future. We had this game and then we shelved it for something else. I actually had a few friends looking at this with me. This is I'm not going to show this just because it might be something surprising. What we need to don't even pay attention to this shit. What we need to look at, just don't look at that. What we need to look at. So there's a multiplayer spawner, there's a network node, and then okay. I think I remember this for the most part. What is network? Multiplayer spawner. Okay, so the spawn parent. Okay. So that gives me kind of a good idea of what we're doing here. Basing, so we need a new, oh fuck, okay. We're gonna do this like a save menu where we're gonna start with a multiplayer menu, then we're gonna make it optional. So we're gonna have to make like a settings file at some point. But add child node, wow. Wow, that's awesome that you're over there, motherfucker. Network, no, is it multiplayer spawner? Multiplayer spawner. Okay, multiplayer spawner, spawn path is players. So spawn path is players, and then how does, if any of you steal this idea, I will fucking obliterate you actually. I will literally, you'll have no agency. Player, okay. I don't think anybody's gonna steal this thing. So this is the player for Axelmon, and he is a character controller. He is a multiplayer synchronizer. Okay, that seems familiar. So we have multiplayer spawner. Why are you green? I just like doing weird shit. That's the real answer. There's like not really an actual answer. I thought it was funny. I think I wanted it to be spooky. God, was there... this is like the third time I've actually done this. Like the second or third time I've just done that in stream where I'm just like, oh, I'll just be green for a while. It does. I don't know about here, but like at my home setup, it does actually help with contrast. Though. So like I was kind of happy when I saw it. Um, Player entity. Welcome to the chat though. Okay, player entity. Why can I not player skin? This is skin theory. Skin theory. I don't know why I'm stuck on skin theory right now. Main controls. So, do you need to have a multiplayer synchronizer? Is that it? Multiplayer synchronizer. Why? Oh my god. What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay. 2D scenes. What the? Oh, okay. I probably sound like a crazy person, but I was just like moaning and saying nonsense. Okay, demo scene. God, this is set up. I'm glad this is set up confusing. No one will steal this idea. Whatever mysterious game this is. Planets. Where is just the demo scene? What the fuck? What the fuck? Asteroid Taurus. Demo scene? There it is, demo scene. Okay, that's really confusing. Auto spawnless. Get over here. Spawn path is network. Why could I not put that on there? I don't think I need to know. Let's just see. Let's just see. So default player, we need a multiplayer synchronizer. Multiplayer synchronizer. Is that why that wasn't working, or do I need this? I hope I don't, because that will put a big, ugly fucking wrench in my plan. Okay, path is default player. Okay. Yeah, what am I doing? What am I doing? Base scene. Default player, multiplayer spawner. Oh, I need the player entity. That's what it is. That's probably why. Okay, wait. Let me see this thing real quick. That's why. So that I wasn't getting that in there because I was dragging it here. I bet if I put this in here, no. Okay. All right. Awesome. That's fucking. That's amazing. Scenes, player scenes. That's gonna be kind of confusing. Okay, that works. That works. So I can spawn that. I think if I delete the player now, it'll just spawn him in, right? Or is that wrong? Tell me that's not wrong. Tell me that's not wrong, baby. Damn it. Scared. Multiplayer spawner. No, because I need to set up a menu to actually do it. I think I can just copy that from this thing, honestly. What is it? What is it? What is it? Scenes. I just keep looking down and seeing that. That's such a caught me with my pants down. Why am I green? It's just how it is around here. I like being fucking weird. It's funny to me. Scripts, planets. Was there a menu? Let's try menu. No, wait, no. Network, scene parent, scrap construct. No. Menu parent. Let's try that. Let's try that. So I think with this base scene, save point. Wait. What is this? So base scene. Oh, I kind of messed up here. Okay. We need to put the base scene into the debug scene. Okay, whatever. We'll fix that in a second. Save point needs to be put into the debug scene, because that is not, the base scene goes into every scene. The save point should not be in that scene. Base scene, loaded scenes, debug scene. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, okay. As long as that's working like that, that's fine. Multiplayer spawner. I feel like the network scene should probably be up here. That might end up, I think that will end up being its own scene though. But we will deal with that in a second. So menu, oh no, come on. Copy. Paste. Did that work? No. Okay. Can we not copy nodes like that? Okay, whatever. So we need a, what is this, a canvas, I think? We'll just put them side by side. So, get over here. Go on, get. Okay, I guess it's not going to get. Wow, that actually is just unusable. We're just gonna have to do it like this. Okay, let's go to 2D also. So, sorry, Vacation Cobra is very, it's got less going on. Canvas, is it Node 2D maybe? Let's do Node 2D. It was Node 2D in that. Transform. I like to just, I think I said it before, I like to just make these like the whole size of the screen. There's not many times when I don't. Oh, that's not, I don't think that has like the same transforms as like a canvas. Add child node. Is there just a canvas group? Does that have that? Okay, I don't think it does. Network UI. What we can actually do here, I think, because effectively what we need is to just be able to spawn into the game. So if we're already doing that, on join button pressed. Yeah, if we can just do that, we can just like make this, not join, let's try host. Is this, what the fuck is this? On host pressed, okay. Peer create server. So we can just make this work. Oh, that's not it. We can just like by default have this work. So network UI, we can implement network UI later if we want to. Yeah. This will give us the architecture so that we can spawn more players in. I don't think we need to, cause yeah, it's more work to make. It's not that much work though. We might as well. So here's what we're gonna do. Do we have a system settings yet? Game manager. Okay. Bool. Oh, how do we make static variables? You know what? No, okay. I want to get to the fun stuff. This is this is not something we have to do. So what we'll do for now, game manager func ready, is we will just do that. Multiplayer.multiplayer peer equals peer. What is multiplayer? What is that referencing? This is why you never copy codes, kids. They fucking they'd hate you. What is multiplayer.multiplayer peer? That's weird. Var player scene equals pack scene. Okay, that's related to something. Demo scene, multiplayer menu, inspector, player scene. Okay. Okay. Expert var network node is network. Okay. I wonder if that means I don't need a multiplayer spawner. If that's there. Let's try taking that out. And does that work with our game manager? This is definitely some code I just copied somewhere, but I think I know enough to understand it. .connect add player, multiplayer .peer .connected .connect add player. Add player. Okay, func add player. Which that will generate a random position. We don't need to do that, I don't think. Don't really have a need to do that. We'll comment that out in case we do, but I don't think we do. Network node. Okay. So this is game manager. Player scene is player entity. Now come on. Load projects, default project template, player scene. network node is players, right? And then, is that how that is in the other one? Menu parent, menu, network. Yeah, okay, this is just a node. So let's see, does that work? I'm pretty sure your player has their own camera because I was setting that up for multiplayer. Oh, okay, we don't need that. We don't actually need that. That's for if we had a menu. I need to comment there like this is the default network connection code. Coolio. Cool. So, and I've already tested it on the other one. I'm pretty confident this will still work. If we need to test it, we will do it then. But like, this is the main thing that makes it difficult. Now we have the, well, no, that's not the only thing. That might not be bad to test. Now we have the core. We have the core infrastructure to make a multiplayer game if we need to expand it to that. As far as I'm aware, if I'm messing up, please someone tell me. But as far as I'm aware, I have not done a ton with multiplayer stuff. I've dabbled in it, so like I think I know what I'm talking about. But if anyone sees this and they're like, "You're stupid," like please just tell me right now. I need to know. Multiplayer synchronizer. This is the last thing we need to do to make sure everything works right. We need to synchronize every value that is important. So default player. Let's do default player's position. Let's do add property to sync, rotation, and scale. And then let's also do the character bodies. Oh god. Oh, okay. The character body's position, character body, rotation, character body, scale. Okay, that should work. For this, that should make that pretty easily. That should make that work pretty easily. I don't think there will be a problem. And like I said, if anyone sees something wrong that I'm doing, please tell me. But for now, that should make that's syncing everything that the server needs to know for that entity. So it should work pretty okay. And if we do add multiplayer, I'm thinking like there might, like I said, like the Dragon Quest IX thing where you sync positions or sync attacks or something like that. That might be a thing where we've got to debug that as we're working on it. But now we have the infrastructure to where we can make it a multiplayer game if we want to. Okay, so we've got that. We've got, that took a lot less long than I thought it would. I cut a lot of shit out, thank God, because that shit is so boring. We got that. The next core component of the cross-site engine is the battle entity. So in RPGs, obviously you have stats. The battle entity holds those stats. It takes damage. It receives damage. It holds all of your stats, and holds all of the skills that you might have. Skills are going to be important later. We might develop skills in tandem with battle entity a bit. And then it makes it like easily serializable into a save file is the big thing with the battle entity. And I wanted to make like debug tools. Fuck. I forgot I wanted to make debug tools. That's gonna take a second. Okay. Let's do that. That is important. There's not like, is there not just like a debug tool? Godot. Like, is there not just like a really quick change values while game runs Godot? Is there not a way to do that? This is done through the remote view in the scene tree doc. The remote view. Okay, did that just solve everything? Let's close this. Oh my god, I feel like carpal tunnel going right here. Don't ever work on a bed. You said the remote view. Start the game. Good god. Good fucking god. View, settings. Okay, no, that's not it. Connect to the running instant. We've hated this like AI overview for so long. I am weirdly diplomatic with the one with Google. I never trust it. I am always like, we're probably gonna have to look at more shit. But for something like this, where it's like, it might just be, if it's not telling the truth, I'll just have to look into it. Like, I'll find out pretty quickly. I'm like, I might just use you. You're okay, Google AI. You're not okay. You should probably, from what I understand, AI is like really bad. Like the way that it like just hogs energy. But I don't know. There's also the argument that like, corporations take up way more energy than any one human ever could hope to, even doing shit like this. So, okay, the editor, connect the running instance. This is what I'm talking about. I don't know what the fuck that means. You didn't say anything, homie. Edit a variable at the start. Okay, remote view Godot. How does scene remote view work? Use the engine debugger. Scene debugger. Do I need to like scene remote scene editor? There's no way but changes the local scene will carry over the remote as long as you're changing the property. So is there just like a remote view add-on or something? Is that what this is? Remote view. There's remote transform tools. What is this? Shows the current node hierarchy of the currently running game. Is there some GD script? It uses the engine debugger, but you can't register to it or unregister the internal connection and register your own. What? Yeah, what is the remote scene tree?
You've created a game object that is behaving in a way you weren't expecting, and you want to see its properties while the game is running. In the Scene tab, switch to the remote scene tree to...
Oh, okay. I'm done. Okay, so that just shows it. Players 1. That's really useful. Okay. And then I can't change these things, right? Like, there's no way to just move him around. Let me put you on the side here. Did I just move him around? I think. Oh my god, you can't. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that just works. Cool. Okay, that is literally what I needed. Perfect. That's exactly what I needed. That's gonna make this a lot easier to work with. Holy crap, I didn't know Godot had that. Holy crap, that's gonna make this a lot easier to work with. Okay. Okay, so we've got character body. We need a place for the battle entity. I might just make that a sub part of this. Yeah, we'll just make that its own node. Add child node. So we're gonna call you the battle entity. Battle entity, scripts, it's entity movement, menus, system stuff, utility, create new script, battle entity. Here's where we get to the good shit. Here's where we get to the good shit, mate. That's where we get to the good shit. How to tell someone has autism. They just repeat the same weird shit over and over again. Extends node. Okay, so the battle entity, how does saving work again? Saving creates a dictionary, right? Right, okay, save data is all like a JSON file. Okay. So we can pretty easily like compress that. It might not be bad to save that, to like keep the stats as a JSON file. Do I want to do that though? It can be easier to just... Yeah, no, I want it to just be a quick like HP equals. If we do a JSON file, basically it'll have to be like battle entity dot whatever HP every time I need to access like a stat, when instead I can just be like, and that I think I kind of constructed it kind of a way like that when I made it in Unity. But with this we can just be like battle entity dot HP. It's so much fucking easier. So var HP equals 1, var MP equals 1, 0. And then we don't. Do we even need MP? I don't think we need MP. Yeah, I don't think we need MP. We're gonna make this very basic. So this is a battle entity. We're gonna rename this actually. It's not gonna be battle entity. It's gonna be called a battle entity. It's gonna be an abstract battle entity because I'm only gonna give it HP because I want you to be able to add whatever stats that you need. We'll have a standard battle entity that'll have like actual stats. We'll probably make that when we make the first game with this. But HP equals 1. It's a wild code, but let's force it to do programming for a living. Abe, I have pronouns, okay? It's fag and it. You said it. I guess that's okay. What's up, Abe? How you doing, buddy? Okay, so we've got HP. We need this thing to be able to take HP. We actually need to export that var. At export var HP. Because we need to be able to change that in the editor. Yeah. And then we need to be able to do damage. Func do damage. Damage. Is that... How did I do entity movement? Because that needs to be an abstract function. Process, do movement, CB entity movement. Okay, they just override it. How do you do like supers with that though? Sorry for not believing in your liberal tendencies. That's right. Dude, I'm literally dyeing my hair blue slowly with my anger at you right now, so, you know, kind of get wrecked on that one. Transform entity movement. How you doing though, Abe? Hope you're having a good day. A battle entity. Let's make a folder for battle entities, because those are really important. Battle entity. I assume we're only going to have the A battle entity for now, but we'll have... I'll probably make the standard battle entity when we make the first game, and I'll actually put that under the main engine, because that's really important. Do damage, damage. HP minus equals damage. Okay. Not a bad day, thanks. How comes the game dev? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm liking it. I kind of had this realization today. You know, we were talking with our friend about like finding what you want in life, and I was saying something about that, and I was just like, man, I found a job that I don't mind, but what I really like is to do YouTube. Like, it's not like I kind of got past the point where I was like, YouTube's not a necessity for me or anything. And like, I've kind of been slacking the last few weeks on doing YouTube because I'm just like, I don't care. I don't need to be, I don't want to be famous or anything like that. Like, that's not a calling that I have in life. But like, compared to my job now, it would be a lot easier and a lot cooler to make a career making videos. And then what I wanted, what would be like a dream for me is to just make games. But, so I kind of had this epiphany is like, a path to getting to where you can make games full time is doing YouTube. And there's a lot of things you don't want to do with YouTube, but you're already doing a job you don't want to do right now. You might as well just work at trying to get YouTube, and then get to where you can do making games, which will probably be like the closest thing to just everything you want to do. Which also made me like, oh, you might have to start taking sponsors. I didn't want to do that. I didn't even want to take ads with my game. Or with my channel. I didn't want to do ads, but now I'm like, I might do that. Like, I need to make money. This is something where I can make money and like be okay. I just need to be like careful. Like, I'm never gonna take a sponsor. I'll take a sponsorship for like a VPN because I think those are kind of, they're stupid. Don't say that. VPNs are kind of harmless. Don't say that. Don't say that. They probably won't ever watch this, but don't say that. But no, I mean that is true. Like, VPNs do have a function. Like, I don't feel bad about like plugging that, even if I don't really use one right now. Actually, I do use a VPN. I use Aura. But like, I'm not gonna take something like Honey. Well, I mean, I probably wouldn't know what Honey did, but like, there's some. I can't think of it right now. There are some sponsors where I'm like, I would never plug. I probably would never plug Raid Shadow Legends. Although honestly, like, I don't know. They have asked me to. Raid Shadow Legends isn't that bad. I don't feel bad about that because I've literally seen people like Quentin Reviews got drunk off his ass and like screamed about how bad the Raid Shadow Legends lore was, and then they gave him a sponsorship like a year later. So I'm not scared of making fun of that one. Like it just doesn't matter. But there's some sponsor you're like, I'm not doing that. If I could do content creation, I'd jump ship immediately. Money is money. It's an unfortunate necessary vehicle in your life. Yeah, that's the thing. I was talking to my aunt, and I really thought my aunt was like very business oriented, and she was like, "Oh no, I've never had a job I liked. Like I just do this." And I'm like, "Oh, I get it. It does suck." My thing, so like game development is probably still something. What I want to do, I want to get fully funded by Patreon and just make games and just give them out for free. And I don't, unless I make a game with someone else, I still don't ever intend to sell one, because I hate money. I really hate money. I don't, anything that I put that much of my soul into, I don't want people to have to pay for it. I put a lot of my soul into YouTube too, but I had this realization is like, YouTube's not my favorite thing in the world. Making videos is really cool, but it's not the best thing in the world, and there's not really a way to do it without like being like a hyper capitalist. Like YouTube is super like grimy, scammy. Like even this video, I've had to make this title several times. I tried doing another title, not this video, this stream, and it's just because like no one would watch it if I didn't call it this. It's like, why can't I just be a free creative? It's like no one's gonna fucking watch it. And like there's other videos where I have to like, I'm gonna title them misleadingly, because it's like that's kind of the premise, and no one will watch it if I don't call it this. It sucks, but it's how life is, you know. I don't like doing that, so but I have to get to a state where I can do it less. That's just kind of growing up. So we're gonna do HP minus equals damage, and then if HP is less than 0. Do death. And then we will let you redefine death. Okay. Func do death. So do death is going to be weird. What we're going to do for death is we're just going to load the last save file, I think. Save menu. Can we just like can I just call like a function from, are there static functions in Godot? Let's what we're gonna do, because this is like the very base, what I wanted to do, a battle entity. So what I wanted to do was have it be something where, well, let me write this down first. Print, you died, idiot. Oh, also means I gotta stop saying slurs so much, so the F slur, I'm like, I should probably stop saying that so much if I want to keep sponsors and stuff like that. That's the thing I've been thinking about. Not that I'm ever gonna be like, oh, I'm sorry for saying it. It's just like, you can make a video about the life of a medieval peasant farmer, and I've watched it. Oh, thank you, Abe. That's really sweet. Oh, yeah, okay, death. So, what death is going to be, it'll really depend on how you build your game. I have it just print, you died, idiot, because, like, what the fuck else am I gonna do? What I think the default will be is that it'll open up your save menu, but it can be a million different things. And the reason I didn't just have it open up your save menu here, even though you can override it, was because to do that, you'd have to attach, I basically have to attach my save menu to the battle entity node right here. How JoJo is culturally relevant to our society. Dude, I had so much confidence in how cool JoJo was, and it's like, I still think it's great, and I really love JoJo, but like, my memories are so bad, I need to reread it. Like, they're not, I don't think my memories are very well formed, and I don't think I had enough critical analysis to be like, this is why JoJo's good, and this is why JoJo's good, so I don't know. Another thing is, like, I need to focus on how I direct the channel, what direction I take the channel. That's why I'm doing this. There needs to be a through line between videos so people actually watch them. But if I ever get an opportunity, I will try to make a JoJo video. That would be cool. I really love JoJo. I know I still have like some JoJo fans somewhere in the audience. I just don't know. And I want to keep a flow of the videos though to make sure that I get like consistent viewers because I'd like to make this a job. I mean, that show basically encapsulates you. I see that show and I think of you. Yeah, it is a very, it is such a me show. I love, and the things I will say, I think JoJo is super cool and super stylish and it's super expressive. And the storytelling style, I use the storytelling style in my writing, that style of just like making shit up as you go along and trying to connect it back. And Araki himself, like, is still, like, probably my favorite artist. Just because the fact that, like, one he, like, started out as, like, a pretty okay manga artist, and then every time he finishes a story, he's like, how do I make this way fucking better? Like, part 2 is just makes part 1 irrelevant, for the most part. Like, it's just a way better story, to me, anyway. I know some people like part 1. And it's just like his philosophy, like Rohan, the way he like licked that spider when they first met him. I don't know if Araki has ever done that, but it really wouldn't surprise me, because that's his philosophy. That's how crazy you have to be about the world to make manga and to make stories, and it's so fucking inspiring to me. I love that shit so much. I'm also a crack-headed homosexual, so that's pretty JoJo coded too. If I do get that, do damage. Okay. Do damage. Now we need a way to inflict damage. is the issue. That is the real issue here. This will probably get to the end of the stream, and then this might be the last of these streams, and then after that I'll probably start on the next game. I'll probably actually start on the game, I think. Which I think is going to take some like R&D, research and development. But, so what we need to do, we need to make skills. We need to make an enemy that also has a battle entity. And then that enemy needs to attack you and you can attack it. Let's destroy this node. How do you remove shit again? What is this? Save. That's what it is, saving. Save menu. Did I take off remove from tree? I think I did. Get tree. Okay, let's just remove from tree. Remove. Destroy object. Let's use my Unity language. Godot. How to properly delete objects. Queue free. Okay. Battle entity. Let's put you at the top here. Let's all call you a battle entity. Go to I am an investor. Can we see a tech demo of this product to instill confidence to the board members so they don't pull their investments? Pretend you're an investor. Can we see a tech demo of this product to instill confidence to the board members so they don't pull investments? Man, no. The engine itself, this is a very basic framework so that you can make RPGs. I mean, I could show you and be like, look, here. I'll show you, look. You can fucking walk around. You can walk around and you can load your game. Like, there's not much here. It works in 3D space. You can make an HD 2D game. I think I've Boomer complained about that. I don't know if I've Boomer complained about that in the stream, but I have in the video I got coming up that HD 2D is not new. Like, Square Enix trying to make that like this new thing for all their games, and it's like that's just Pokemon Black and White, but you like put a post-processing filter on. If that is I'm trying to see how much time we got here. If if that is marketable, then yeah, we have that. On Funk item list clicked. Okay. What the fuck was I doing? A battle entity. Okay. You died, idiot. Oh, we need to remove tree. So Q free. Basing. How do we get like the root parent of this thing? Let's just call him parent. Yeah. No, let's put let's put it at the top. Okay. Export var. I low-key just want to call it whole ass entity. Player entity. Export var player entity. Expected variable name after all. Var node 3D. Right? Okay. A battle entity, player entity. Oh, come on. Character. Default player. Okay. You okay? Oh, what the fuck is that? That's weird. You died, idiot. And then gotta get back to. Okay, have a good day at work, Abe. Have fun, buddy. Q free. Let's do player entity dot Q free. Let's see if that just kills him. Oh fuck. Remote node scene stuff players 1 multiplayer. Oh, that's not it. Character body ABS battle entity HP is 0. Set member / HP. Oh, okay. I didn't do damage. Let's do that. Let's add that to the process. Actually, I forgot about that. So if HP is less than 0, do death. That's a good way of doing that. I might take that out actually, because you don't always need to make that 0. Like it's probably better and more constructed to have that go down only when you're. Oh, if HP is less than or equal to 0. Oops. It's probably better to have to, instead of having it automatically kill you every time your HP reaches 0, have it only do it during damage. That way, if you want to do something weird, you can do that. Okay, cool. That worked. Awesome. Okay, so we've got player death. Now we need to do player combat. So yeah, what is it? Player combat. So the way that we're going to do that, we're going to make a new battle entity in the debug scene. So we're going to take you, we're going to clone you, and then I think after that, we're not going to quite finish this series. I have things I want to test out. So we're still going to have like this scene before we like start the game, I think, because I want to test out ideas with this engine before I get the game. And there's some stuff. So like what we're probably going to do next is animate the player and then make what I'm thinking. I think I want to do an action RPG as the first thing in this. So I want to see if I can make like combat feel pretty good with this engine. We're going to see how that works. Fortunately, thank God for Soel the Shaper. I don't know if there's something about like whenever someone's like got like, let me show you Soel the Shaper. They made the oh no they didn't. No, Soel made my commercial thing, so that's why that's part of why I made this in here. But LPC character generator. Nope, not that one. LPC character generator. Okay, I can't fucking show you. The LPC characters, these characters back here, all have like combat sprites. You can kind of see it, like he's got his arms spread out because he's like casting a spell. So that'll make it really useful for like testing that. We can see if we can make like combat feel pretty good in this. But for now, that's probably gonna be next stream. And if I can get that working pretty good, then I think we're safe to try to make an action RPG. Okay, so we've got this. This will be our enemy. I need you to be red, homie. I need you to be fucking red. Where are your materials? Material girl. I'm the fucking biggest material of all. Don't kill me. That's what she says in the show. Roughness, albedo? That's fucking disgusting. Don't say that. I don't know if that guy's still watching, but I need you to know that, like, why are you red is still in my fucking head. Add child node. Oh, node. We need node. Add child. Oh, no. A battle entity. Player entity is enemy. Pretty good there. HP. So now we need to define a skill. Also, cobras need water. And then Missouri, we say water here. Say water. I think my water's in my car. I think my water's in my car. I'm gonna go get some water out of the fridge. Avasti. The warder and I have returned. So you can stuff that in you, if you know what I'm saying. Okay. Enemy. So now we've got this. So we need these these fine fellows to do damage to each other. We need you to be able to do damage to this thing. So, oh god, how do we do this again? Skills. Good god. So we basically need a scriptable object, and I don't remember how to do those in Godot. Object, Godot. Godot's take on a scriptable object. Custom resources. Honestly, they can just be nodes. There's really no reason they can't be nodes, because sometimes these things will need to spawn projectiles, so it's not a bad idea to make them just nodes. It's really not. So that's what we're gonna do. Default player, a battle entity, add child node, node 3D. Attack skill. So the attack skill will have a parent, and then we're gonna make a hitbox node. Oh no, we need a node 3D. Actually, we need like a CSG mesh 3D. No, we need an area 3D. That's what we need. Attack skill, area 3D. We need collision shape 3D. Let's make it a box. Yeah, that works. And then hitbox. And then we'll just add. Now we'll add a CSG box for like a visualizer. So you'll be our visualizer. So I type so loud. I used to like annoy the shit out of people when I was in school with that, because I would just be like, I don't know why. I guess it's the tism. I guess I don't know. That sounds so like, oh, it's just statism, but it's like, no, I think that literally is. It sounds nice to me, you know? So yeah, now we have this hitbox. So attack skill. Oh god, okay. This is gonna be kind of. No, we can make this an animation. That'll make this a lot simpler. We don't. I was thinking, like, do we have to script this every fucking time? But no, I don't think we do. So, animator. Animation player. See, it's animation, new animation, show, hitbox. Add track, property track, attack skill, process mode, insert key, add track, property track, attack skill, oh shit, my fucking thing turned off. Oops. Process mode, node, visibility. Well, actually, here's a better thing. Can we add a script? No, let's make a script. So where are scripts? Scripts, create new script, skill, attack skill. And so if you're wondering about items at all, yo, what's up? What's up, Hisoka? I think I'm kind of nearing the end, but what's up, man? How you doing? We're actually getting to the end of this part where it's still just like a really basic game engine, though. That's kind of exciting. Let me show what I got here. I got that we can, that's not good. I got that we can save and load, like, pretty consistently. I got that working. And then I got this, I have a battle entity. I showed it earlier if you want to like go back through the stream, but you can kill the player now. They have health. I'm making it to where they can attack each other. And then we're gonna end it after we can like attack and kill this other character. So attack skill. So we need the attack skill to like show up for a second. Like we can spawn it in, and then the skill will. I guess we'll call this like a skill, because we'll probably have like different types of skills. So let's rename you to a skill or abstract skill. Create new folder. Skill. Oh, I guess battle entity needs to be renamed to battle entity. It's going pretty good, Hisoka. How are you doing? So a skill. Yeah, by default, we'll just say that the skill will last like a second, and then it'll fucking die. So ready. Await. I think it's get tree timer. Create timer 1. Timeout, and then queue free. Skill scripts, projects, scenes, player scenes, create new folder, skill scenes. So then we'll make attack skill a skill scene. Yeah. So a battle entity, and so we're gonna go back into the battle entity here. And the battle entity will have a list. Oh, that's one thing we need to do before we conclude the fucking basic game engine arc. We need to be able to save these skills. Export var. Busy lately. I didn't have a lot of time though. Oh dang, what you been doing? It's been okay. Export var skills equals we'll make export var skills an array. So we're gonna add an element, and then we're gonna have an attack skill. Can you define the type of array? Define array type. Static typing of arrays. Type hints can't be used in array. No supports typed arrays in current alphas. Array. Wait, so what did that say? My array. Okay. Var skills. Array. A skill. Does that work? Could not find type A skill. I didn't give that a class name. So class name A skill extends node 3. I don't know why I had to rewrite 3 either. Attack skill. Can I put you there? Okay. My voice is kind of low. Oh, I didn't know that. Oops. Shoot. I might just have to get closer, honestly. Sorry about that. I did not know that. It always amazes me, the things. Like, I've been streaming for years. I used to have, like a group that I would stream with. And, like, it always amazed me how long people would, like, wait before telling us shit or telling me shit. No shade, like, it's whatever. You don't have to tell me. But it does help. It's just, I'm always like, you just dealt with that for that long? I am trying to be kind of quiet too. My brother's working in the other room. Character body. What am I doing? A battle entity. Could not. Okay, cool. A battle entity. You want to fucking array int equals. Why can't I? Is it object? Do I need to put object there? Attack skill. There we go. Okay. So we've got attack skill. That works. Feedback, not shit. Yeah, for real. Oh my god, it's like, it's not annoying. I guess no, it's a little annoying. It's just like, I'm just like, if that was bothering you, why didn't you say anything? Like, I don't want my thing to suck. I know it's fine now. The camera is off. Oh, is it? That might just be something to kind of deal with. I'm not in my, like, normal desk right now, so I don't really have the best setup. That's better, I think. I think it's a little better. Okay. So, we've got an array of skills. Let's export var default attack slot. We don't need that. We don't need that, but we don't not need it. Like, that won't harm anybody that doesn't. Like, most RPGs, they have, like, a default attack, but, like, you don't have to. Like, you could just select from a whole list of skills. I don't think not having a default attack slot is gonna hurt that. So default attack slot equals what the fuck? Default attack slot equals 0. So that's, or let's call that default attack index. Default attack index is 0, and then func default attack. So this will delete node. So default attack will just add child skills default attack index. Let's type you as int. Does this have int? Okay. Yeah, add child skills default attack index. And then the skill will run doing damage. So what we need to do next is project settings. And this is something, I don't like doing this, but what I want to do is make like a UI button just on the screen where you can press attack that you could remove. I feel like this is simple enough where you can just rebind this though. Like if you're working with this, you have to know how to code. So add new action. Let's call this default attack. Oh, let's make that one word, I guess, since that's the syntax that I added. Default attack. That one. Okay. So, ooh, that's action accept. Okay, we're gonna make you into that. Make you into the right mouse button. How about that? We can make you space. We'll just make you space. I do want some games to you be able to jump, but space is kind of fine for what we're doing here. Default attack index. So process a battle entity. Note this will probably be overwritten. If input dot get button dot button, come on, dot button is I don't know how to check that, is key pressed to go. Check a specific key. Is action just pressed? Okay. Is action just pressed? Default attack. Oh, let's put that there. Default attack. Okay. So that should spawn that hitbox and then it'll die in 1 second. Okay. 0 on base array a skill. Let's try not defining you. That work? That's really annoying. Get index. Why can't? Let's try this. So remote. Why? This has been the kind of annoying thing since I've started using this. It's like I don't know. Yeah, what is in here? Oh, okay. So this didn't take the array correctly. Okay, that array just didn't read correctly is really... Okay, yeah. Okay. Why did that not read? That's really weird. Allowed is a skill. Okay, I was assuming that would work differently. A skill extends node 3D. Can I just make you into like a change type? Yeah, okay, there we go. I think that might have fixed that. Default player. A skill. Why the fuck? Okay. We're just gonna have to change that to node 3D and hope that that works. default player. Oh, is it a battle entity? Probably should have called this ABS entity movement instead of A, and called the skill ABS skill and scripts. Where is this? Scripts skill ABS skill. There we go. A battle entity. Did I not change your name? Battle entity. ABS. Oh, what the fuck? ABS battle entity. Okay. So we're just gonna call you array node 3D. Does that work? Okay. I don't like that. That's kind of what we gotta do. Yeah. ABS battle entity. Assign. Scripts. Projects. Scenes. Player scenes. Skill scenes. Attack. Bro, what do you mean? Why can't I load something else? That's really weird. Game manager. Packed scene. Okay, that's why. It used to be a packed scene. I do remember that. Array. Packed scene. I look like I'm being a fucking crackhead. I'm trying to check the chat, which is over here on my computer. It won't take packed scene either. Array of nodes to load. Godot. How do I add nodes to an array? On ready, so its value isn't set till its node is ready. What? You can use export. That's what I thought. Oh, okay. They need to be instantiated. Okay, so I was on the right track. Pack scene. Add child dot instantinate. Is that it? I think that might be it. I didn't fucking I didn't load them into the thing. Oops. I don't think we need this animation player. But what we do need, ABS battle entity. Can I put you in here? Bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is happening? Debugger errors. Cannot assign array object, contents of array object to array object. What the fuck are you doing? What does that mean? Okay, we're just gonna make you an array, and then we're going to. Can I just move you into here now? What the fuck? What do you want from me? Paxing into a type array which does not inherit from node 3D. It literally does. You cannot set an object of paxing into a typed array which is not inherent from node 3D. Do I need to change your type back to just node 3D? If so, that's actually cuckoo bananas. Can I change you to object? Just take the fucking thing. Array type of attempted this into a typed array which is not inherent from node 3D. Oh my god. What the fuck do you want from me? It literally inherits from Node 3D though. It just does. What are you talking about? I'm gonna try to Google this. That is fucking cuckoo bananas. You should do it. Oh, sorry. You should do it. Oh, did my camera cut out for a second? I didn't see your messages. You should use FF6 to start the scene and oh, you should use F6 to start the scene and F8 to stop it. Use the keyboard selection. That's not a bad idea. I'm already dealing with this though, but that's not a bad idea. God, that's a really kind of elegant way to do that. I think I'm gonna do that. What am I doing? Oh, ABS battle entity. Why? It won't take it. Plain, quaternion, color, object, dictionary, array. Would you take this? No? Okay. Object. We turn it into an object type. Set skills. Okay. Yeah, would you take that? What the fuck? New resource. Into typed array, which is not declared. That is so fucking weird. What are you doing? I do gotta say though, your idea, I wish I had seen that earlier. That would be cool, but at this point it's just like that would be more work. I still gotta bind like keys, and the whole point was like, how can I stop the user from having to like rebind the keys? And at that point it's like, no, you still have to. What am I doing? So I don't think I'm going to do that, but very good idea. Var. Okay, export var skills. Let me just get rid of this shit. What happens when I do that? What do you fucking? Oh, okay, that makes sense. Pass. You fickety little bitch. Okay. At export. I feel like a bug. We have to like crane over here. The thing I don't have a way of sending my phone vertically, so I just have to like look at it from the side. Like there's not really a good way to like look at the chat without looking like a bug. Skills equals array. So you can't put extort. You can't put extort in this shit. Can I put you in there? Okay, that worked. That fucking worked. Now do this. Yeah? You gonna do that? What do you mean? What do you fucking mean? Okay. What happened? Okay, remote players 1 character body. You don't have a child on here even though you're supposed to. Array, object ID, resource path. Okay. So you have that and you don't want to instantiate it for some reason. At least it still has that. I can't provide with good ideas about the code, but I can give some quality of life tips for Godot. Hell yeah, go ahead. No, that was a good idea. It's just I was already like past the point where it would have been helpful. Because that was just my fault. I didn't read. Like it's the other method is like just as good, I think, for what we're doing. Invalid access of index 0. What the fuck does that mean? Player entity. Oh, that's why. Okay. So, that makes sense. Okay. That's. I'm really glad we set this as a multiplayer thing. So if. Oh, how do you? I wish. Okay, we're gonna need to open up Godot. Or is it just if multiplayer is server? Yeah, I think that's it. I think that'll do it. That will set. This is a thing I don't think you were there for, Hisoka, but we set this up for multiplayer in a really rudimentary way. Basically, so like when we start the game, this character is now spawned in by like the multiplayer server instead of just being a part of the scene. Okay. Okay, what's happening? HP, default. I'm pretty sure what's happening here is that, yeah, wait, okay. 1, object ID, 314. Okay, yeah, so what this is doing is server, okay. Yeah, what this is doing is, what this is doing is it's calling my skill, but it's also, when I press that button, it is also calling the game, or the enemy's skill that's like loaded in here. You know what that is actually? It shouldn't be on here. It should be on player controls. That's why. That should be on player controls. So let's do that. Where is it? Play, base scene, scene stuff, game manager. Oh, I took out player controls, didn't I? I remember thinking I needed to add that back. Fuck, how are we gonna do that? Players, let's just add a child node. Node, player controls. Let me see what time it is. I might have to get to work pretty soon here and finish this up next time. I'm like 60% sure I have to. Yep, okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call this node. I at least wanna get this hitbox spawn. Player controls. Oh, put that back. I need to see if Hisoka's talking. Did I have a player controls script? Base player controller. Process delta. Oh wow. Let's do that. Then entity. Then entity dot main player battle entity. Player entity dot battle entity dot default attack. Oh, I hope I didn't just fuck that up horribly. If not, that should be fine. Player entity, default player. Okay, cool. Default player has a player entity. Stop, Google. Do whatever you want, bro. If you need to call it a day, so be it. No, I'm trying to like do more stuff, but yeah. I'm trying to do more stuff with YouTube. I was talking about it earlier, but I kind of had this epiphany, like, oh, I think I want to try to make this my job at some point. I should probably like focus on it a little more. Entity, ABS, battle, entity. That's kind of in the like the stream I did last night was like nothing. Like it wasn't bad. Like I was hanging out with my friend. I didn't make ABS battle entity type. But it wasn't very engaging to the audience, and I just had this realization because I was talking to my friend about like careers, and I was like, I would like to make this a job at some point. Let me try to work on it. That's why I immediately was like, you need to do this stream today because this stream gets views. Class name, ABS, battle, entity. So yeah, we're at least gonna do this before I go. I have a little leeway with my work right now. That's the thing, is the job that I have right now, I kind of did the same thing where it's like, you need to kind of buckle down if you want to do this. And it made my life a hell of a lot better. It's the reason I'm in Missouri right now. Which is really cool. It's really cool that I'm able to do that. Okay, we have battle entity, default player. You wanna get that? You wanna? We probably need to. Yeah, we need to get the other error. Battle entity not declared in current scope. What do you mean? Player entity export var battle entity. How do you not have that? Is it player controller? Yeah. Oh, main player. That's why. That should work now, right? Okay. Default player. Can I find ABS battle entity in base player entity? Battle entity not declared in the current scope. What's happening? Okay, let's just run you and default player. You gonna let me fucking? Can I do anything with that? Why won't let me do anything with that? Let's try extending node 3D and then making you into a node 3D. I wonder if that's why.
Yeah, but you need to add another streams on platform like Twitch.
I could. I don't know. I don't like Amazon. There's a lot. There's a lot of little reasons. I'm just like, nah. There's a balance to it. It's like, let's do some stuff that'll get me views, but like, I'm also like, I'm probably gonna take sponsorships, but like, there's also this thing of like, I've heard trying to build yourself on other platforms doesn't always go how you think it would. Like, it's there, but it's not the best. I'm not a huge fan of Twitch. It's something to consider though. Why the fuck are you not showing? Why are you not showing, you little varmint? Why? What are you doing? Inspector. ABS entity movement. ABS battle entity. You are a battle entity. What in the fuck? That's really weird. It's just not showing it. Why the fuck is it not showing it? There's no error. Okay, let's try just restarting Godot and see if that works. There we go. Okay, that's really weird. Cool. So now we have the battle entity. So I think that's what we need to go to base scene, player controls, main player. Yeah, that's gonna be weird. Okay. Add player. Assign player to player controls. Player controls. Let's do. Jesus, what is this? Game manager. Let's get your path. Let's just copy your path. I forgot you can just drag the shit over there. Player controls dot player. What are you? Dot main player. Okay. Player controls dot main player. Yeah. Dot main player equals player. And then. Okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, come on. Node 3D can't be assigned to object of type node. Script inherits from native node 3D, so it can't be assigned to object of type node. ABS battle entity. What are you fucking talking about? The battle entity hasn't been a node in generations. Let's just make you a node then. Whatever, man. I don't really care. In my humble opinion. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. I did it. I do still want to kill him. So, skill. Okay, we are at the finish line. We finally got that working. Let's make that. We'll just have that. That's fine. Export var skill hitbox timeout equals 0.1 f. Oh yeah, they don't do floats in this. Skill hitbox skill destroy timeout equals 0.1. So once it hits that time, and then what is it? Export var. Oh, actually no, we don't even need that. Let's open up the ABS skill scene. These scenes are so freaking useful. Hitbox node area entered. That one on hitbox area entered. Okay, so area shape body entered. That's what we needed. We need body entered. Connect. Let's can we get component in children? Get node of type in children. Godot. Finding node child by type. Yeah, I'm trying to basically do get component in children from Unity. Oh, come on. Find children. Oh, along with is. Let's try that. So let's do body dot find children is. That's interesting. Var children dot get children. Get node. It says find children. Here. Find children, Godot. Whatever. Find child. Find children. Pattern, string, type string. How, what the hell is that? Let's just find children. Pattern type. The is operator. You can use find children. Okay, there we go. That's what I was looking for. See, that's what I was talking about with that AI. Like, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Find children is what I've been looking for. Propagate call. Of a specific type. Find children pattern string. Whose names match pattern. Returning an empty array if no match is found. The matching is done against node names, not their paths. So, okay, so find children question mark, right? Is that what that thing's saying? Find children. Oh, it probably needs to be in quotes. Type string. Question mark. Body.find children question mark. ABS battle entity. And then body.find children. print. Let's just print that, maybe? If it says it's giving like 1, then we'll know. And that should print for... Okay. That didn't work. Let's try going over here. Yeah, that's not doing it. Can I just do that as a question mark? Will that work? No, okay. I cannot figure that out. Find child by node type. T as an array T to get all the children. Oh, okay. We need... I think we need asterisk instead of that. Cool. Okay, that's working. That's working. Okay, so that's returning the player. That is one thing we need to do also. Var user. Yeah, var user equals null, and then we will just do ABS battle entity. Default attack. Skill S. Oh wait, no, that's C sharp. Var skill equals skill dot user equals this self. Okay. Add child skill. Yeah, okay. If body is not equal to user, now that shouldn't print anymore. And it's freaking doing it. Let's print user. ABS battle entity, okay. Why is it printing that? If user equals null for body dot ID, I don't know how that does that. Get node ID Godot. Get instance ID or something? User dot check if nodes are the same. What do I want to do? You mean like with the game? I want to make an action RPG. I don't really want to talk about it because I kind of want it to be a surprise. I don't know if that's what you mean exactly. Is equal node. Is equal node Godot. How to compare nodes. Is equal. Oh, okay, you're not actually using that. Not sure what the problem is. Why is it? Are you talking about right now? Like, I'm trying to make sure that these nodes are the same thing, but it's not reading them as that. Is node equal method. Okay, so we need to see body. We'll cast user as node. We'll just do that. Body is node equal not is node equal to user. Body node. Can I do that? Oh, I forgot about that. Forgot there was another.
Why are you fucking Shrek green? It tried to hide that. That's horrible. I'm so sorry.
It was funny. This is the second time someone's asked that. Fuck yeah. Shrek fucking rocks, dude. Shrek rocks my socks off. I'm sorry you couldn't talk about it in the thing. In base CSG mesh 3D. Non-existent function is node equal. Is equal node, okay. We kind of keep a swamp vibe around here, so. Bro, what in the fuck? The node to compare quality with. Okay, node. This is fucking this is Firefox. What the hell is happening? Godot compared nodes. That was Firefox. That was so stupid. I was using that was Firefox's lingo. That was JavaScript. That was for HTML DOM. That was really dumb. Using. Yeah, I can't tell if these nodes are the same. How to compare nodes. How to compare. Check if nodes are the same. Trek is fucking cool. I love him. Godot. That's why. I think I just typed in is node the same. I'm an idiot. How do I detect if node if already exists? Have the same properties. I just want to know if they're the same node. Can you check like their instance? I tried this before. Can I check their instance ID? If body. I can't believe I used fucking JavaScript. It's so stupid. Instance. Get instance ID. That's gotta be it. Equals user dot get instance ID. That's gotta be it. If that's not it, I'll eat my sock. God darn it. I'll eat my G-damn sock. In the name of God, I will eat my sock. I don't wear socks most of the time. If user equals null. It's still fucking printed it. Oh, if not, get the fucking not out of there. I don't know if that's right. I don't know if that fucked up the syntax at all or anything. Stop! Stop it! Stop it! Why did it print twice? Not. Why did it print twice when I did that time? That's really weird. How do I... They're literally equal though. Unless they're like not, I don't know. Like they're literally not fucking equal. What node is that it's printing out? Character body. Inspector. 32. Okay, 32779. Is it only getting the enemy then? Who the fuck are you getting? Absolute battle entity. 3279. Okay, that is it. No, 32329. What the fuck? 32329. What? Who is that? Oh, okay, that is the battle entity. Okay, I'm just dumb. Why is it printing that out? Why is it... Here, we're gonna fucking... Like, if I print this, what'll it do? This is driving me insane now. True? What do you mean? If it does not equal... Does not equal... They have to be the same one, though. They literally have to be the same one. That's impossible. They oh, okay. Here, that's good to know. Okay. So, body... So what are these? Body... The body that we're getting is 3279. Oh, okay. That's what I'm getting. I'm fucking idiot. I'm getting the ID for the body. I'm not used to using nodes. That's my fault. I'm getting the ID for the body. So we need to. I'm getting the ID for the colliding body, which is not the same body as the battle entity. So that's why that happened. That was really dumb. I'm dumb. Var bodies equals body. I hope it's not gonna copyright me or anything. I think we're far enough into the stream. I really don't care. So let's for each Godot. For each. Okay, that's simple enough. For BDY in bodies. Oh no, wait, this should actually be battle entities entity in battle entity entities. I can spell. I actually went to school and I can spell. I don't know if you know that, but me and the dames at the spelling bee, that sounds so weird. Not finishing that. Sorry, I just put you through that. Entity print koigeki, which means attack in weeaboo speak.
I don't know what you were doing now. Bye, dude. Hope your thing working.
Thank you. I will explain it in just a second. Okay, so what I'm doing, Hisoka, so I'm trying to get it to where we can attack each other. What it basically does, I think you've seen this. When I press space here, I make that little hitbox. What I'm trying to do is basically set it to look for I'm trying to make it look for everything inside of it and see if it has a battle entity. And if it has a battle entity, right now it just prints something. Okay, cool. That worked right. So what I'm doing, I'm casting this hitbox, this red hitbox. It's trying.
Do you want to check if the enemy is in the same area of the attack or what?
Yeah, that's exactly it. So but the problem was, that box just looks for battle entities, and your player also has a battle entity. So you don't want to detect that your player. You don't want to hit your player on accident, basically. But now that I'm pressing it here, it should print out Koigeki. It printed out attack because we found a battle entity that wasn't the player. So we are basically done then. At export var, what is it? Damage equals 1. Export var damage equals 1. Entity dot damage. We're gonna have to fix that up so that it can also check like ally factions and shit, but that'll be kind of a later thing. That'll be we're gonna have to like add tags or something. Entity dot damage. That can honestly be kind of for like making an actual game. Entity dot. Uh-oh. I don't know if... Okay, cool. We're I guess my OBS... I think my brother's like doing something on the internet. I probably should get off here soon. Sorry, we disconnected for a second. Yeah, I'm gonna do what you said, Hisoka. It's gonna be a lot later down the line, though. But for now, we attack, and he's dead. I did it. That was the day. We got everything done. Next time, I need to make sure that we can save values But other than that, I'm good. Thank you for watching. So thank you for everybody actually for watching. This is I really like this project, and I have ideas for this that I'm excited for. I miss my fucking engine on Unity, but like fuck Unity. But yeah, I think next time we're gonna add saving functionality so you can save your HP, and then we're gonna try to add animation and see if we can make action combat. Because the first game I want to make, I think I want to make an action combat game. Not locking that in. Like I said, I want to surprise you guys.
Does it just say number 3? What the fuck?
See you again. Yeah, see you, Hisoka. Thanks for watching, man. Have a good day. Bye-bye.